Good afternoon. I am currently in Santa Fe National Forest in northern New Mexico, and I'm heading to a hot spring to where I will be camping for the night. This is going to be my first ever backpacking trip, and I'm doing it solo. I've been wanting to backpack or get into backpacking for a very long time now, and it's very intimidating because, well, a lot of reasons. One, I was sort of put off from walking long distances with a heavy pack on my back because of the army. We rucked all the time and it was not a good time. And you wouldn't really call it a leisurely walk, you know? Two, backpacking as a whole is very intimidating, at least to me. I think anything new, trying something new is pretty intimidating, but there's just a lot to go, or a lot that goes into backpacking. Um, so for the last few months, I've been researching pretty much everything I can. I've watched so many videos, so many YouTube videos about tips for beginners. It's like, here's the top 10 mistakes I made that you shouldn't make. Uh, Here's what gear you should get. And the gear itself is a whole other beast because it can get a little overwhelming, or well, it did get overwhelming. Like, for instance, your tent. Do you want a freestanding tent, a trekking pole tent, or what material do you want it to be made out of? Single wall, double wall, and so on and so forth. And that's pretty much for every single piece of gear. There's just as many questions about it. And so that kind of took me a long time. All that to say, finally bit the bullet, dropped a ton of cash on backpacking gear, and I may not even, like the hobby. I don't know. We'll see. So, all that you see right here, brand new, straight out the box. I haven't even tested any of the gear yet. Like, I haven't even practiced pitching the tent. Like, I've used a freestanding tent in the past, but I decided to go with a trekking pole tent this time just because they're lighter and I already carry trekking poles with me anyway. So, dual purpose. Anyway, I've yet to attempt to set it up, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. This is kind of sketchy. So I think I should filter some water out here because this is the only water crossing that's on the map, and I don't know if there's gonna be any other ones. So yeah. Look at this rock. How do you see this and not want to climb it? Well, my fears were unwarranted because there's water. Okay, so I don't think I was supposed to cross that log because I looked at the map and the trail is like on the other side of the river, and but I didn't see any other way to get back on the trail. So I think I'm gonna have to backtrack just a little bit. So I came across this, and common sense would tell you to go through and head down that way because there's a trail down there. But I guess that's not the way, and it's up here instead. Because on the map, the trail is up there somewhere. Okay, I found the trail. What the heck? Where did I even miss the turn? Wild. Two more miles. So here's some bad news. I completely forgot to bring a coffee packet for tomorrow morning. So now I'm not going to be able to have coffee at the springs before heading back. That's unfortunate. Kind of bummed. Look at the wall on that cliffside. So cool. I think I'm near the springs because I hear water. You guys hear it? Here is the first spring. It's just as pretty as I remember. And then this is the other one, which is a little bit warmer. However, there's a lot of algae in that. And then a smaller one up here. Pretty. I'm gonna go and find a place to set up camp though, and then I'll take a soak. Or I might eat dinner first. I don't know. Dinner and then soak, or soak and then dinner. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, so I found this site, which is pretty cool. Obviously somebody's been here before, and I think this would be good to cowboy camp, but not enough room for a tent. So I will not be staying here. Okay, I found this spot. It's not the flattest, but I think it'll be okay. There's a fire pit there, but a fire or open fires are banned. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna set up right here. And you guys are gonna watch because I don't know what I'm doing. So like I said, I've never done this before. I watched the video when I was researching the tents. I need my states. Okay, things are clicking together. I'm getting there. I flipped it in upside down. All right. This is where the start of that video is, because I thought the outer liner and the inner liner was gonna be connected, but they weren't, so we're good. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, we got it up. Okay. So I sort of fixed it, and this is what it's looking like. Got the inside, and then the other side. This is gonna be as good as it's gonna get for today. It's a first pitch. I will get better, and I will watch the video again because you know what, it'll work for tonight. All right, I got everything set up. Pillow, pad, quilt, and a bunch of stuff in there. I gotta throw all that in there too. All right. Oh. I unfortunately forgot my camp shoes, which is also disappointing because now I have to wear my hiking shoes up and down the springs because I don't want to be walking around here barefoot. Let's see. I'm a little lopsided. I'm like slanted this way. Which I think is gonna be fine. I don't know. Okay. It'll do. Yeah, it'll do. All right, so before the sun goes down completely, because it's setting, I'm gonna go and soak for a little bit because I need to de-stress. So, got the Speedo on, little booty shop, and yeah, I can't wait. The cool thing about this spring is there are little fishes that eat your dead skin. So it's like a fish spa, and it's free. You just gotta walk a little. You can see the fish. Oh, this is much warmer. I moved spots. It was a little too cold down there. And the fish was super aggressive, way more aggressive than last time. Hello. So I think it's like 7 p.m. right now. So I'm gonna get dinner started because I don't want to cook in the dark. That is not an ideal situation. So for dinner tonight, we have chicken coconut curry. I'm usually not a fan of freeze-dried meals, but this had really high reviews, and it's been like a few years since I've had freeze-dry meals, so who knows, maybe it's gotten a whole lot better. These are really expensive though. It's like $15 for this pouch. It says 2 servings, but usually it's just 1. So it says to add 1 1/3 cup of boiling water. However, the pot doesn't have measurements. Well, it does that on the outside. 10.5 ounces. I hope I added enough. It's fine. It's fine. All right. It's been 10 minutes. Moment of truth. It smells good. You can actually smell the coconut. I don't know if I added enough water, but it's a little mushy. Not very curry-like. Okay. Okay. It's not bad. It's definitely one of the better ones. Okay. I give it like an 8.5 out of 10. I think it's missing just a little bit of fish sauce, but I obviously can't bring that out here, so. All right, I'm gonna finish this. I downloaded something to watch on Netflix before bed, but I'm gonna watch it while I'm eating this. One thing about me, I love trashy reality dating shows, so I downloaded, I think it's called Dating After Dark on Netflix, so I'm gonna watch that. Okay, bye. God damn. Good afternoon. I'm alive. I survived the night. I can't say it was a very good night because I didn't sleep all that well. I think I got maybe like 2-3 hours of sleep max. I think it was just very different than my normal nighttime routine. So yeah, I'm a tosser, so I turn around a lot when I'm sleeping, and it's kind of hard to do. Stupid bug. On a very narrow air mattress, but I also forgot to bring melatonin with me, so that might have also contributed to me not sleeping. In any case, woke up this morning, ate breakfast around like 10-ish, and I'm currently heading back to the van. I guess you could consider this a successful first backpacking trip because I didn't die. Learned a lot on the fly. And yeah, I'll see you guys back at the van. I don't know why I decided to hike out during the hottest part of the day. This incline is kicking my ass. Whew. Made it. Home sweet home. And no break-ins.